Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today we're gonna take a look at the YMZFPV Lightning2. It's a lightweight and compact 2S 2-inch freestyle drone. This class of drone is perfect for flying in tight spaces and super durable thanks to its strong construction and low mass. In this super tiny box you'll find the drone itself, 8 gem fan 2023x3, a bag with extra screws, a bag with a Phillips and M2 screwdrivers, and a bag with 3D printed battery holders. And here are the recommended 2S batteries from Gaoneng: 380 mAh, 550 mAh. 2S. Talking about specs, it is 92mm motor to motor, 40 grams of weight for the analog version, and 48.8 for the Cadex walk snail version. This new aluminum frame is 10 grams lighter compared to last lighting version. The carbon fiber is super nice, blacked out, 3mm thick. The motors are Arcene Power 1003 10,000 kV. It uses an all-in-one F4 flight controller with 12 amps integrated ESCs. 2S. Comes with Express LRS 2.4 GHz receiver and a 250 mW VTX with a pigtail antenna. And this analog camera is a Cadex Ant. And finally, it's time to test fly this little drone. I'm gonna use the 380 mAh 2S HV battery from Gaoneng. I like putting the battery holder at the center. It's a little bit tighter, but it's super firm there. The battery is not gonna move. Let's fly. You can hear how silent this little drone is. It's crazy silent. Wish the walk snail version was available, because you can see a little bit better with that. I ain't gonna admit my analog gear is not on spec like these goggles. They are quite old, but I felt that they behave nicely compared to other ones because they have 4 antennas for diversity, and yeah, they're not incredibly bad. So this is what you're gonna be able to expect, like 90%. If you have a rapid fire module, of course, with better goggles, it's gonna be better. But yeah, I restored these old goggles and they don't work half bad. Talking about the real star of the show, the drone, you can see how freaking locked in it is. They made an incredible job with it. It is on rails. Feels like a 5-inch without all the noise and all the all the confidence you have with this in these tight spaces. You just don't care because you're not gonna damage anything. It's like flying an insect. Wow. And compared to smaller ones, I feel like this is the right size to go with, because it's still small, it's still silent, but it flies much better. You can just see how comfy I am with this. Of course, I have to talk. But this drone for flying in your... My flying today is not up to spec because I'm using this big Taranis radio because it has the 2.4 GHz Express LRS module. Okay, let's fly again. I saw a chicken back here, if the analog signal allows me to do it. I wish this drone came in some sort of naked Cadex Vista, it would be nice. Yeah, I cannot really go back there, you see, with the analog. Maybe, just maybe I can push. Yeah, it's not a great chicken chase if you cannot see the chicken, right? Come on. Wow, man, I'm sweating. 4 minutes of flying with this small battery, I'm pretty impressed with it. It seems like it's efficient, it's powerful enough. It's not like a crazy rocket, but it's super manageable and it flies perfect. And now, time to fly with the 550 mAh 2S HV. Okay, let's arm it. The temp should go down as we fly. Again, it's pretty hot out here. But at least I'm not flying at night, because I usually do it, and with analog and flying at night is not really the best combo. Okay, with this battery it feels a little bit heavier. It takes 1 second extra to get up to speed, but I have to say I like this. Oh! Wow, that is the Beta FPV module fault. I need to buy a new module. Still in perfect shape. No jello, no nothing. It's crazy. I hope it doesn't lose signal back there, because I don't want to go search party it. Oh my god, there is an helicopter passing. I'm crashing a lot today. But it goes to show the resistance of this drone. I'm also probably daring much more, going closer to stuff. And again, I'm gonna say that this analog system is really not helping me. But as you can see, this drone flies perfect. Wow. But I mean, for such a small drone, you can see how precise. Every time I talk, every time. Okay, now we were able to crash flip and probably fly again because it is super, super durable. Even in a parking lot, I believe this will not have issues. Probably you're gonna scratch it a little bit, but no problem. It's pushing myself even a little bit more. It's a shame you cannot record. After that crash, we have the battery dangling. It's just a matter of putting it back. Now I see a propeller was a little bit scuffed, but it's normal after all these crashes. Yeah, it feels a lot less powerful now. Yeah, it seems like at this battery size you have diminishing returns because the battery is bigger and it's heavier. So I don't know. At that point, go with the 380. Or maybe something in the middle like 450. I don't know even what I'm doing, but yeah. Because I don't have a lot of power. I wanted to do this kind of trick where I go back and I just do that, but I don't have the horizontal speed to do that with the battery this low. Still around 4 minutes of flight time with the 550 milliamps. I believe I went a little bit more aggressive now. If I flew slower, maybe 5 minutes would have been possible with this battery. If you cruise, maybe even 6. But if you acro, I believe you have diminishing returns with going bigger with the battery. You feel the weight a little bit more and the sag a little bit more. So for acro, I believe go with the smaller battery. It's better, it's more agile. Maybe a sweet spot is 450 milliamps. And finally, it's time for my final opinion on the YMZFPV Lightning2. This drone I didn't expect to perform this good, but I'm very impressed. Flies perfect, the tuning is on point, flies on rails. It's powerful enough, it's not a crazy rocket power to weight ratio, but you have a lot of control, especially if you are learning or if you want to take things slower to just understand the tricks. It's perfect. When the battery starts sagging, you lose a little bit of that punch, but it's still fine. Just change the batteries, they are inexpensive. 4 minutes of ripping in a park with a lot of batteries, it's plenty. And also super silent, super lightweight, it's inoffensive. Even if you hit somebody, maybe you're gonna scratch them, but... And I have to say it's pretty resistant to crashes because I crashed mostly on grass and dirt, but also on concrete and on the metal ceiling back there. And it's in perfect condition. No scratches on the carbon, no scratches on the aluminum frame. Just the propellers are a little bit dented, not because of the crashes, but because I armed into the concrete back there. I don't have many negatives about the drone. Being the second version, they improved on the first generation. They made the aluminum much lighter. So who is this drone for? I believe, of course, you have to be using analog or work snail, but it's a perfect addition for any skill level, from beginner to expert. You live in a small place, tight corners, and maybe a local park with people. You cannot fly bigger drones because people get startled. This is a perfect choice to keep practicing and having a lot of fun. And that's it for today. Remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this little drone. And if you want to buy something, check out the links in the description below. You help this channel a lot and many times you will find coupons. Thank you for watching, stay safe and happy flying. Bye!